What's good? What's good? We back with another episode of Listen to DP. Crazy divisional weekend. We're going to talk about everything, but this one, we talking about Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers, man, and mostly Jordan Love more than the game. And as y'all see by the thumbnail title, this title, Sometimes Love Hurts. And love hurt a lot of hearts. And it ain't even Valentine's Day yet. That throw, that decision, I'm not understanding it. He had played so well towards the end of the year. First year starting, obviously. Played amazing during the Cowboys game. Had played really well, especially against a 49ers defense that is, really good. Big divisional game. In the last drive with multiple timeouts, plenty of time left, and only needing a field goal, he gets out the pocket, throws a fadeaway to the middle of the field. 3 49ers right there, right? And just ends the game. I'm just so confused to why he would do that with the timeouts, the time he had left, and only needing a field goal. And dudes are going to be a monster, bro. The throws he can make off platform, off the back foot. He has the arm. He has everything you need. He reminds you of a younger, more, I won't say more mobile, but probably a little more mobile than what Aaron Rodgers is. Yeah. It's not like he's big, but he's probably a little more mobile than him. And I just wish it didn't end like that for him. I know that there's reports talking about he's going to be a top 5 paid guy, which, he's next man up, and I can see that it ain't about being, are you the best top 5? It's just, are you good enough to eventually get in that conversation, how contracts go, right? So tell me how y'all feel about, kind of the year, the ending of that game, maybe a little bit about the playoffs in general, and do you feel he deserves that top 5 money? We'll let you go first, Devin.
Man, I think the pressure was on this year. I think that everybody, this was actually, it's crazy to say it because it's his first year starting a whole year, a whole season. And this was a proven year already for him. And I think that he went out and did that, man. I think he started a little bit slow at certain parts of the season, but, man, towards the end of the season, he looked like he belonged, and he looked great. And you hit it on the head, his ability to make some of the off-platform throws, his ability to make some throws outside of the pocket. Anytime, that's where the league is going, period. And so he showed that he could do that and do it accurately. And to step up like he did in the postseason was amazing. That's why I think it surprised us so much on that last drive, just the fourth quarter period, because that's when he started to have some misses, was in the fourth quarter. And he would have some guys open. He would just throw the ball behind them and things of that nature. So that was so surprising, given the fact that he was so hot. He had been playing so well, making the right reads. But I think he's going to be a star, and I think that team is going to be great. I know we're just talking about him, but they're set up to have some great success. They're going to pay him, of course. That's going to take a good chunk of their money. But at the same time, they are setting up to have a very, very good team, and the Packers are going to be a team to reckon with here in the future.
What you got to say about it? And just break the news. Joel Embiid just went for 70, 18, and 5.
70 piece. Yep.
Ooh, 70, 18, and 5. But
crazy.
That's neither here nor there. But go ahead and tell me what you're thinking about Love, man.
Well, I'm right there with Devin. I mean, Love, he started the season, a little slow, a little sluggish, but hey, he got better every week, and that's what we want. That's what you want from your starter, especially a first-year starter in the NFL. So, hey, each week he was getting better, getting stronger. Now, hey, he went into Arlington, Texas, toe our ass up. Hey, you got to give him his props. Now, at the 49ers game, man, I just really feel like towards the end he was playing too hard. He was letting his emotions, get him outside of his mental focus. So he was wanting to win so bad that he willed himself to lose with his throws. So that's exactly what I think happened. And come next year, it ain't gonna happen next year because they're gonna take it. They're gonna make it, and then it should be Packers Cowboys NFC Championship, hopefully. But yeah, he will find himself as that deep or even deeper into the playoffs because hey, the young man's a damn baller.
Yeah, and this makes that division look even better too. When you look at it, man. So now you have the Packers that are still going to be competing. You have Detroit, Minnesota got to figure out what they're going to do at quarterback. Same thing with the Bears. The Bears are the Bears right now. They terrible right now. But it makes the division so much better right now. So you love to see up and coming quarterbacks like that, and he look like he's gonna be one of those ones. So
yeah. What do y'all think about contracts? Should he get that top 10 money, 5 money, which is gonna put him about, really, to be honest, it'll probably give him about 52 to 55 million a year.
Sometimes you do business the way business is done, right? And so if that's what the going price is, the going rate, you have no choice but to pay it. And that's the biggest thing. You look at it, he is a 1-year starter. And so if you asking me if it's my money, no, I don't want to give it to him, right? I mean, I want to give him probably 45, 47 range, in that range. I don't want to give him the 50 range, but the 50 pieces was going out right now.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you got to do business the way business is being done.
Yeah, and that's the market, like you're saying, that's the market range on a quarterback. So, hey, he's a starter. He played well. Hey, get a young man his money. Yeah. And then the good thing is, like, you can see that he listened and took a lot of advice and was coachable when Aaron Rodgers was there. Because you could see a lot of Aaron Rodgers' mannerisms in him when he plays. So that's not going to hurt him. It's only going to help him. Yeah. So I really do feel like he deserves that. He deserves that top 5 quarterback money. I mean, look what Russell Wilson got. Like, why can't he get it? Because Russell did not show up.
I think something that not enough people mention, and the reason why I think he deserves it, the way he played in year 1, is who's his receivers?
Yeah, that's
true. Dobbs did good, and you got what dude named, I think it's Lee, number 11, or whatever his name is.
Reed.
Reed. Mm-hmm. Reed, and you got Watson, who's hurt all the time. Think about it. Who are the guys he's throwing to? And he's out there, did better than what Rodgers did in his last year. He did better than what Rodgers did in his first year. And he was throwing to a lot better guys. He was throwing to dang near some Hall of Fame guys or all-pro guys. So I think that's something that we ain't really talking about. He really was out there in year 1 throwing to some regular people. Mm-hmm. He's out there doing what Pat was doing this year in Kansas City, right? It's not like Pat went crazy. Like, you're still able to be you when your guys aren't the best. Is he Patrick Mahomes? No, but it's very similar. I don't got what some of these other guys got, and I'm still producing just as much or more. So that's something to take into account. Dang,
for sure.
If we get this guy some real talent mixed with our running backs, he could definitely be nasty. So that's something to really keep an eye on. Would I go get somebody that's actually – Christian Watson was a first rounder, but it's always hurt.
Always.
He had a little stretch where he was catching some bombs last year, but that was after the stretch of drops as well. So I think, man, Love can gain the hearts back of the Packer Nation next year, especially if they put some guys around them that are real bona fide stars at the wide. And just give me one. Those other guys are serviceable to get us to where we was at this year. If you give me one guy, I think he can do some work up there.
Yeah, they're actually, they're a team, because even their defense surprised me in the postseason. Their defense actually, everybody thought the Dallas game was a fluke, the way they played defense, and they showed that with the guys that they have, that they can still be a serviceable team. They held the 49ers as well. And don't get me wrong, the rain probably played a part in that. So I say that to say, man, with him getting pieces, they can also shift some pieces on the defensive side as well. It's all in how they decided to spend their money. I really think the Packers are going to be a team to be reckoned with, man. And he's actually looking like a young superstar. Again, I want to see how Aaron Jones, he's going to be able to hold up, because Aaron Jones is a guy that gets injured as well. And they had the backup kid. I forgot his name. He stayed hurt with the thumb and the neck injury. He didn't play a lot this year, being hurt as well. So, I mean, they're a team. Dylan, that's his name. Dylan.
AJ.
AJ Dylan. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll see, man.
Yeah, man. But, I'm interested to see what he does. But it was a good year. It just didn't end how he wanted it to. But I think he picks up and is going to be hungry in the offseason to build on it. But with that being said, man, we're going to leave that there. Shout out to Jordan Love on a great year. Hopefully he does come back and build on that, because I believe he's one of those guys where it's not a fluke year. You see he has all the tools to be great without even having the superstars on the outside. So good luck to that man. And That's it for this episode right here. If you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and we out.